Suzuki PE is officially running today. I saved you guys the torture of me doing another carb video. You guys remember this carb that I had apart in here, and it was in rough shape. It's still leaking fuel because that needle and seat is actually not in good shape. I knew it wasn't, but I wanted to throw the carb in as it was to just prove that the unit would run, which it does. It runs awesome. So I do need to still do work in that carb. I need to find a new needle and seat for it. I was able to find an O-ring, seal it up. But here's where we're at. It runs. That transmission, I thought there was a problem with the transmission, or the clutch specifically. There isn't. I was able to disconnect that cable, and the transmission and the clutch are all shifting properly, and there is a ton of exhaust leaks on this thing. So my plan right now is to move this right along, assemble it, and maybe we can ride it. Welcome back. I got the fuel tank on, I adjusted the chain, I replaced both the clutch cable, so brand new, well working clutch cable on there, as well as the throttle cable, brand new throttle cable. The grips need to be done. There is a lot of things that need to be done, but I just wanted to speed that along so it wasn't painful to watch. At this point, this machine seems to be running pretty well. Struggling a little bit on the idling side, and I think that's because the carb is actually flooding this thing a little bit, because I knew that needle and seat was bad, but I installed it anyway because I wanted to hear it run before we did anything else with it. So now that it's running great, what do you say to take it for a little rip? Not bad, a little laggy on the low end. Yeah. Yeah, I want it to run a little rich on the oil side for the first little bit. Oh yeah. Shut off the fuel when you stop. Else it'll flood. There's a chance it could still be flooding because the bowl could be over full. which is what I'm gonna guess it probably is. Doesn't have a kill switch. I had it down at the other end there. What I actually did was I shut off the fuel, and it's because that carb is getting flooded so bad with the amount of extra fuel that's going into it. It's just getting so rich, and that's what's causing it to run really poorly on idling and just off idle, anything up to a quarter throttle. It's just sucking in too much fuel because that needle needs to be replaced. But it runs. After I leaned it out and turned off the fuel and just let it run dry, it ripped even in that low range. This bike definitely needs some more work, but that's one more thing in this house that runs. We're definitely getting to the point of having more things run than more things not running, which is good because summer is here. Oh, and if I didn't know any better, I'd say we want to use some of these fucking pieces of shit. That's all I got for today's video. Thanks everybody for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more. We're going to be doing some camping on the PEs as well as the trikes behind me, and should be a good summer. Should actually be able to keep things rolling and have a little bit of fun on something that isn't a sled. Thanks everybody for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.